real quick, and then. So this is just driving around, showing you the car going through gears. Got the cluster, no check engine lights, car's running. It actually has a 2-step setup right now. So if I floor it, just holds it for launch control. I got it set at about, what is that? Probably about 2700. You can adjust that using the ECU program, Honda. We got a Bluetooth radio here. It's got USB, auxiliary. The face doesn't come off. It doesn't have a CD player, but it has a radio, again, Bluetooth, auxiliary, USB. Car doesn't have AC, so, I mean, you can put it on AC, but nothing happens. Has heat. The relay for the fan needs a new relay. 1 and 2 setting doesn't work, but 3 and 4 do. So it does work, but only on 3 and 4, not 1 and 2. That's the fan relay. Everything else works up here. All the buttons to change the vents, hazards, everything works. Got the defrosters. Got the roof. The roof works. Got 2 settings. You got fully open. Then you got popped up. I like to drive with popped up. The cover's in immaculate condition. I know a lot of people have cars where the cover is either falling down or doesn't exist. Light works. Everything works. Back car is very clean, very well kept. Factory 1997 condition. All the seat belts are there. They're all connected. No issues. They all click fine. Everything works. You know, in case you have a child or something for safety, things like that. I know there's a lot of cars you get into where the safety features aren't all there. The seat belts don't work properly. But all the seat belts in this car are there and they work properly. Not really any issues on the inside of the car. Like I said, it's got a K20 in it, K20, and it's got a RSX Type S 6-speed transmission. I got a Type R shift knob on here. It's got a Buddy Club shifter kit to make it fit into the car factory look. So it all fits where the factory D-Series transmission would go. It's got the OEM Honda cassette player, but that's not connected, obviously. If you want it, you can replace this with just a slot for random stuff. You could put cup holders. I saw cup holders that pop out, but you have them here, so there's really no need for more cup holders. You got CD changer that could pop out, but again, there's no CD player. So my best bet would either keep this or put the empty bin in there for holding your phone or something. Inside the glove box, we got the USB connection for the Honda to get into the ECU. And the ECU is actually located in the factory ECU location down in the passenger side foot panel. Tucked down there nice, you can't even see it. Giving it that factory look. You got the factory 1997 owner's manual for this car. It'll help you with everything other than the engine, obviously, because it's not a D-Series. Got a replacement bulb in here for a brake light if you ever need it. Extra bulb in the box in case you need to reference that. And that's about it. Pretty clean glove box there. And got electric mirrors. The passenger window doesn't work. If you look over there and over here, it doesn't work. That has to do with this switch panel here. This switch panel needs to be replaced because what happens is water gets down in the door and it messes up this switch panel here. So all the other windows work. You got the driver's side window, the back windows, they all work. And the passenger window does work. I hot wired it to make sure the motor works. Everything works. It's just, like I said, it's the main switch over here. And then the horn works. I don't want to be little horn. Cruise control does not work, but I mean, if you wanted to set it up, the wires are in the engine bay. You just got to get another cruise control device for the throttle. Everything's there. And then in a moment once the cars clear out. Oh, you got this little glove box here. Some nice rusty quarter in there, some pennies. Pretty nice, clean. And so we're just gonna take off. So the car sounds good. In second. Fourth. Again, no check engine lights. Everything's working fine, which is amazing for a Honda with a K-swap. Normally you got check engine lights, all these type of lights on there. This swap was done 100% proper, 100% the right way with all the right material, wire and harnesses. Nothing's boogered. And the car runs like a Cadillac. It's got the factory suspension on it. It's not lowered or anything. I would suggest lowering it maybe and put it on stiffer suspension if you plan on doing any type of like sporty driving, because it does have a lot of body roll, and you know, when you go to do a launch or something, the rear end squats pretty far. So yeah, I would suggest maybe if you want to race it to put a nice coilover setup on there. But you can pick up a nice Skunk 2 coil setup for like $400, and that's really not that bad at all for the whole car. That's a 20 setting as far as soft to stiff setting, fully adjustable, 4-inch coilover setup, and you can get that online. Very easy. But yeah, so the car actually doesn't have power steering, but being as light as the car is, you really wouldn't notice when you're actually moving. When you're standing still, that's a different story. But again, even standing still, it's not that difficult. If anything, it'll benefit you by giving you some nice triceps. You don't even got to hit the gym on tricep day. Just go to a parking lot, parallel park a couple times. You'll be jacked in no time. Just eat your Wheaties and you'll be fine. Look at that. Look at that maneuverability in this thing with no power steering. Like a boss. All this traffic, I don't know what's going on with that. The airbags, I'm assuming they work. Not really any way to test them, and I don't want to find out. I don't think anybody ever wants to find out. You should never want to find out if the airbags work. We're just going to assume they do. And yeah, that's good. I think we're good. What do you think, Anthony?